Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rahaf, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone and to the bishops and elders in Connecticut, and also to the brothers out there putting their lives online, teaching this truth, and this Yah Demar from the Great Millstone Houston camp. And I want to bring out something real quick. I'm just read it, because I was sitting up here as I'm doing right now, watching the brothers and the elder Malcolm out there in Chicago, brothers out there in Chicago, sitting down and I read it. Jeremiah 30. We've done a lesson on this not too long ago, but it's gonna keep coming up because these heathens, you Edomites and you heathens out there, man. Your time is up pretty much. Still got a little bit more things to do, but your time is up. Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. See that? So, you heathens, y'all going into captivity too, you know? For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds. Yo, man, Israelites, man, shit, from slavery, from, just mental things that, we went through slavery, man, we need to be healed, man, right? Heal thee of thy wounds, said Yahweh, because they call thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after, right? Seek it after, but hey, they real soon. They gonna be seeking after us real soon, okay? But yeah, I wanted to get this because they brought it out in Google AI overview. I screenshotted Jeremiah 30 and 16, what I just read, right? It was a promise of divine justice and restoration for Israel. See, stating that those who devoured, plundered, or took the nations into captivity will face the exact same fate. See that? Yahweh declares that the enemies of his people will be devoured and spoiled, reversing the oppression and promising those who plundered you will be plundered. No, that's cold. See, that's why I wanted to bring that out. Okay, and let's go ahead and get what I was gonna get. Slacky. I'm gonna start at Baruch. It's gonna be something quick. That's all. You know what? Matter of fact, first let me get Obadiah. Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of Yahweh is near, right? For the day of Yahweh Shemashah is near upon all the heathen. See that? As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. That's right. So what you sold is going to be sold back unto you. That's slavery. Getting your asses put in captivity. Okay? For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, right, Israelites, starting with the elect, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink and they shall swallow down. You're going to drink all of that, okay? And they shall be as though they had not been. So, yeah, you people going to be through, okay? You're going to be through out here. But upon Mount Zion, Israelites shall be deliverance, and they shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Yeah, so you're gonna be our possession. We gonna own you in Memphis, okay? You're gonna be in totally rulership, ruling over your asses. And let's get quick. I'm gonna make it, Baruch. I'm gonna skip down too. Baruch 4:6. Ye will sow to the nations, right? Not for your destruction, but because ye move Yahweh to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies, right? Because we went off, okay? Serving other gods and all this stuff. Verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh. Yeah, a lot of people pretty much still doing right now. And I'm going to jump down to the 23rd verse. Yeah, so hey, we provoke Yahweh, for, by going off when he put our asses in slavery, It was righteous. So, hey, Baruch 4:23, for I sent you out with mourning and reaping, but Yahweh will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, right? These heathens, right? So shall they see shortly your salvation from our power Yahweh, right? Which reminds me of Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, starting with 1. I think it is 1:5-1, right? So shall they see surely your salvation from our power Yahweh, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. Let's get that right quick. Let's get that in Wisdom of Solomon. Let's see. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, right? And that's what we're doing right now on the highways and byways, every week in or week out, and made no account of his labors, right? When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. See that? Yeah, so, hey, they're going to be looking at our salvation pretty soon, It just reminded me of that, so that's why I wanted to bring that out. Hold on, let me read 3. And they repenting and groaning for the anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. And that's what they do right now. These people out here, they don't have a clue, man. They don't even got it. So, hey, we brothers out there, man, speaking to myself first and foremost, man, hey, we're doing a great work. I'm quite sure you brothers know that, just preaching to the choir, And how is he numbered, verse 5, how is he numbered among thee, Slakia? How is he numbered among the children of Yahweh, and his lot is among the saints, right? So, because hey, we doing what we supposed to be doing, right? And I hope I am a part of that number, right? So I just want to bring that out, right? That's a good chapter to read, right? So let's get back into it, to the Baruch. Man. So 25. My children suffer patiently. Baruch 4:25. My children, sons, right? Children really, goes in Hebrew, sons, or the apostle the boy always bring that out. Baruch 4:25. My children, my sons, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, for thy enemy had persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction. See that? And shall tread upon his neck. Right? And I can't wait for that. I'm gonna get you bastards back, man. Okay. 26, my delicate ones have gone rough raised ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies. Yeah, we was caught. You know, one of the, what's that? Going into slavery. We still in the hands of our enemies right now. Whether these people believe it or not, okay. I gotta take my ass to work in a few hours, and in a few more hours. When I finish this lesson, Lord willing, I'll try to go, get me some sleep. Okay. But 27, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. Right? We, like I said, like, hey, we did this to ourselves, so we remembering him, remembering Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Right? For as it was your mind to go astray, see that? It was our mind to go astray from Yahweh. So being returned, seek him 10 times more. So that's what we're trying to do. That's what we are doing. We're trying to do it in a way. Lord, give us the spirit to do this work, and hit the highways and byways, So, I just wanted to bring that out, man. With this here, Jeremiah 30 and 16. I'm going to read it again. Jeremiah 30:16 is a promise of divine justice and restoration for Israel, stating that those who devoured, plundered, or took the nations into captivity will face the exact same fate. See that? Yahweh declares that the enemies of his people will be devoured and spoiled, reversing the oppression and promising those who plunder you will be plundered. Beautiful. So, hey, I hope this has been edifying to the point, and I'm going to give all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruhawa Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom, Shalom to the elect.